Yeah, so just a little reminder that if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Michael did a story on pig butchering.
That was a
Back
couple weeks
Yeah,
back.
back a couple weeks ago, and I never heard of that before. But it's basically a cryptocurrency scam where people are promised investments that are guaranteed and
Mhm.
wildly optimistic. And it looks like this group stole up to 480 million gyros by luring people. Oh, that's $505 million
Okay.
from victims in France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and other places by convincing them that this was a legitimate trading platform that was reaping in
Mhm.
just crazy amounts of rewards. And the way that it did this was by making them think that they were making all of this money, urging them to put in more money in order to increase their profits, and then refusing to let them withdraw this
Mhm.
imaginary profit that keeps like going up and up and up on their portal. So this looks pretty convincing. Like you can
Mhm.
add money, you can watch it go up. Like it seems also to mirror existing cryptocurrency or other financial or fintech websites that are well known. So these are things that look very similar, they act similar, and they prey off of that brand recognition that you might have for some of these more arguably legitimate or at least less scammy cryptocurrency or fintech exchanges. This has been on the rise. A lot of people have been victimized by this sort of thing because the victims here are looking for a quick way of making a
Mhm.
bunch of money, and they are drawn into
Well, I was going to say the key to the pig butchering attack is that it's not quick.
mhm.
For a scam, it is very slow scam. We're talking periods of weeks to months where they're building up a relationship with this individual and the perception that they've gotten a lot of returns and that sort of thing, as opposed to a normal scam, which might be like, oh, invest $50 and I'll give you a return. And then they just take the $50 and run. This attempts to get you to invest a lot more money. So it is a little slower than a normal scam.
So apparently, some of the people who are behind the scam actually are like two Chinese 19-year-olds. They were
Mhm.
arrested in Australia for exactly this kind of attack and stealing about $100 million. Apparently, they also were trying to flee to Hong Kong and had one-way tickets there before they were intercepted. Apparently, were acting as controllers for a syndicate of people who were running the scam and had collected a large amount of funds from their victims. For cybercrime, gang members arrested for this activity, which is reportedly making a lot of money because of how convincing it is and how people just seem to fall for this over and over, getting all excited about these funds that they think they can withdraw whenever they want, and then slowly realizing that they're not actually able to withdraw the money that they put in.
Yeah, and the scary synergy that I see is between these sorts of attacks and like the chat AI that we just talked about. Because one of the natural ways that you might audit these attacks is, oh, does it or scams is, does it offer support? What kind of feedback am I getting? Can I actually talk to someone? So using a chatbot AI like this, you could fake people into believing, oh, this is like a legit company. There are people working there. They respond to my email. Reply to my customer support, and that way they would be much more comfortable in investing in the company. Or the ultimate goal for these pig butchering attacks would be getting the target to recommend it to their friends and family and get them to invest in and spread out in a more organic fashion.
Hmm.